Hey everyone, welcome to Engineering Mind. Today we will be diving into a very popular interview question in React, that is building a accordion component. This is a great way to showcase your understanding of state management, conditional rendering, and CSS styling. Let's get started. Yeah. So talking about accordion, we can see it very commonly on websites like uh, uh, e-commerce websites and other websites. Let's see it for Flipkart and Myntra for now. So here we can see we have accordion. Here we can see we have accordion. Okay, so let's see it in our use case. We are building a accordion to showcase our questions and answers. So it will display the questions and reveal the answer when we click on the accordion, just like this. All right. So let's get started with creating a blank React app. First, let's set up our project. Make sure you have create React app installed. If not, you can install it using the command npm install -g create React app and then create a new project by running npx create React app. Let's name it as accordion. Okay, so it will take some time based on your internet connectivity and your system performance. I will be back when it's done. Yeah, it's done. So it took 3 minutes for me. And when the project setup is done, navigate to your uh, directory and open the app, that is accordion for me. And let's run this app first. Npm start is the command to start the app. So we are running another app that we are showcasing here. So it is asking, let's press Y. It will open on localhost 3001. Let's open it. Yeah, let's open it side by side. All right, let's remove this code and let's create the basic folder structure. Okay, so we have imported our questions component, and inside that question component, let's import our accordion. All right, and you will be getting one data for the questions. You can create it by yourself. Very simple thing. You can create a list of 5 questions and answers and provide a unique key as ID. Let me show you how it looks. Yeah, so it is an array which contains object, and this object has a key of ID, questions and answer. You can create it by yourself based on your learning, whatever you are thinking of it. So let's pass it data. Let's accept it here and let's map that data here. Let's call it item. Let's accept our item here and let's create one div. We can see in our design we have uh, a single row in which we have something to store the text and something to store this button, and we have another that is to store the text and it has some different background color, so it should be inside any div or something. Okay, let's design this. Let's create one div that is to storing the top. Let's put it a class name of main menu, and inside that let's have a p tag, and inside that let's have that question. Okay, we can see our question on the UI, and let's create another div that is to store our icon, and let's go to we are using React icons for that. Let's go to React icons and let's search plus here. Let's install the dependency REACT React icons. Okay, let's import it and let's copy this plus icon. Let's paste it. Let's also copy our minus. This is the minus. Let's copy it and let's only import it. And when we do conditional rendering, we will be showing our plus minus based on that. Okay. And let's name it as class name of accordion button. Okay. And let's make another div that is it is for the main menu, and let's make for the answers. Let's create one p tag here, and it should be item.answer. Okay, so we can see here, and let's do few stylings. Let's put it as class name as collapsible menu. Okay, and let's name it as class name as accordion container. And let's start our styling with this accordion container. Command B to hide this side panel. Let's do a border of 10 pixel. We can see. And let's start our styling with this top menu, that is main menu. We have named as main menu. We display flex, justify content center. Sorry, justify content will be space between, as we are spreading this item. At the end of the complete div, and the line items will be center. And let's put a gap off so that if these two get in place, like for the small screen, let's put it a gap. All right. And let's go to accordion button. Let's style this. It should have a background color of let's do it as 222-831, and color of white. Border radius of 50%, and let's do padding as 10 pixel, and let's display as flex, justify content center, align items as center. Okay, it should be a space between. And let's do a padding of 10 pixel here. All right. And let's style our container that is containing all this accordion. Let's do it. Let's name it as a class name of questions container. And inside we have seen that we have a p tag or something to store our text, that is of interview questions. Let's copy it and let's paste it in a h1 tag. Later we will change based on our preferences, and let's put it in a div, and let's name it as a class name as accordions container. All right, and let's style this too.
Stylish by Sedruni from Spotify.
Sorry from Alexa. All right, let's uh, give it a width of 40 pixels so that we don't stretch it to the complete. And let's do a background color of, and let's do a border radius of 20 pixel and margin as 20 pixel from top and bottom, and for the horizontal we will be using auto. All right, and let's do a box shadow. We will be getting our box shadow from Google only. Let's pick up this and let's do a padding of 20 pixel. All right, it looks something nice. And let's this width, let's do it as a TWW. All right, so you can see it is looking pretty nice. And for the accordions, we will be doing a margin bottom as 10 pixel so that it shows a gap between these two questions. And let's now do a conditional rendering thing. Let's make show details. So details, set show details. First, let's keep it as a false as we are not going to show initially. And when it is true, then only we need to show this. So whenever this show details and if it is true, it will be shown. All right, so we can see this get hidden. All right, and let's manage our toggle. So let's make a function for that. Const toggle details as a function that should set the show details not, and let's put it on our icons container. That is accordion button. All right, now we can see we can perform our actions as we wanted. And let's do it as a black color, and we can see we have a white color for that. Let's do these two things, and accordion container will be of white color, like background color of white, or we can see our main menu as white, background color as white. And for this we need our background color as black, that is of a class name of collapsible menu. Background color as black and color as white. Let's remove this border radius one. Yeah, so this is looking pretty similar with this, and we have a padding of something. So let's remove margin padding from all the elements. For a star, let's take as margin as 0 and padding as 0. Let's remove the CSS from index.css also. All right, you can see. And coming up to the accordion, we can see it has something like margin as 0, as we need to align these two, and padding should be similar, same as the a main menu, that is of 10 pixel, so that it looks similar to that. And font size, let's style our font size as 14 pixel. And uh, let's do font family as Apple System UI. All right, it is looking very much similar to this. And we can also cut it and paste it in our body also, so that everything get in the same font family. All right, and let's style this. So we have some margin padding for this. Let's just style this questions.css. Inside we have h1 tag. We can select that, and let's do it as margin bottom as 20 pixel. Okay, we have two dots here. And let's do a font size as for 24 pixel. Yeah, it is looking similar. All right, so we can see we have our accordion ready as we wanted. Let's also do one property, that is that whenever I click here, it got selected sometimes, right? Like this is got selected. Like, so let's not select that, so that no one can copy our answer. And it is not auto styling. Let's put it back here and user select as none. It's a property of CSS, user select as none. So now it won't be get selected anytime we click. All right, let's do one more thing here, that is uh, showing the different icons based on our preferences. So let's show that. So whenever we have show details, we will be showing FA minus, else we will be showing FA plus. All right, let's see. But there is no animation here, right? So for that, we will be adding one class name based on this show details state option. Let's do it. All right, let's erase this so that we can use two different class names here. Let's, whenever this is show details, let's add rotate here. All right. So whenever it is true, it will be adding a rotate here. So let's write that class name here. Rotate. Transform rotates. It should be of 180 degree. Let's say, and transition rotate 1.5 second is. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it should be transform. Sorry, transform. And let's not put it here. Let's put it in accordion menu, or it should be in. It should be in this accordion button. Sorry. All right, it is very slow. Let's do it for 0.5 seconds. We can see our accordion is ready. Yeah, let's see it on a bigger screen. Our app is running on localhost 3001. We can see. All right, this is what I have added. Few more media queries here so that it will be uh, uh, like suitable for all the screens. Like for a small screen, the side paddings or the side gaps will be less, and for the larger screen, it should not stretch too much so that it looks not good. All right, you will get all the CSS, and let's do one media query for now. for the large screen, we will be placing it to the center, and for the small screen, that is okay. And we are deciding the width of the container in this questions.css, right? So yeah, we will be adding our media query, that is @media only screen and mean width, let's say mean dash width, and it should be of 1000 pixel, let's say. And let's write our questions container here, and width should be of let's say 40 pixel, and min width should be of 1000, sorry. Yeah, it should be of 1000, not 10,000. 40 VW viewport width. Yeah, so it is looking almost similar to this. Yeah, this is the basic accordion setup that is commonly asked in interview, and let's go through the complete code one by one. You can also do it for more screens so that it should look more accurate for different screens. Let's go through the complete code, like how we are passing our data from the app to accordion and all these things. So our app is running from index.js. It is selecting our root directory, that is of index. We have a simple div of id root. It is getting selected from our index.js, and inside we are running our app component. Inside app component we have questions component, and inside question components we have a data of questions answers in array, and we are passing this data. And inside questions we have h1 tag that is showing a static uh, thing, that is interview questions, and inside that we have a div with a class name of accordions container. Inside we are mapping our accordion component, and inside that component we are passing our items. And inside accordion component we are accepting our items, and we are showing our items in two different segments, that is one for the main menu and one for the collapsible menu. And main menu has a question and has a div, and the divs act as a button that is of background color of black, and it has an icon. And we are showing these icons with a conditional rendering, and we are showing our answers again with a conditional rendering. Yeah, so in this thing, or we can say in this project or in this app, we learn about state management, conditional rendering, and few of the CSS things, like of media query thing, and of, like, we can see transition thing, that is this. Sorry for that. Let me put it on mute. All right, that's it. I hope you liked it. It is a very quick and very small project, but you learned a lot of things from this. It is good for beginners, and we can see it very commonly on our websites that we browse in our daily life. Thank you. If you learn something, please give it a like and comment if you have any doubts or something. And if you like it, and please give it a feedback in the comment section, and subscribe to follow or to get more contents related to this. Yeah, bye bye. Have a nice day.